what it is, what it do. Boss here. YouTube live. Yeah, we haven't been doing as many lives as we'd like, but we have been putting the content out, so people have been seeing it. And really, it's not until I get a chance to go uh, on YouTube off of my channel and off of my subscription to see what kind of numbers that I get. But it's never really been about the numbers. It's always been about the message. Everybody's not going to vibe and jive with the things that I say. The fact of the matter is, if I say them, then I've done my job. If you dig it and you come up with something as a result of me having put the message out there, I'm solid. I've done what I'm supposed to do, and I can continue going on living in life. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody who's missing the message and not coming up on game and missing these obvious jewels of life, it's going to be a little difficult for you. But hey, you'll get tougher. Life won't get any easier for you, but you'll get tougher, and it won't be as bad. But I have the job and the responsibility of being the boss and going ahead and making sure that the message is mentioned. If the message is mentioned, I still get a check. And you know what happened? I almost got a little emotional about it. Well, not really. I could say I did, but you can't prove it. Can I talk to you for a minute? It's morning. It's kind of early. Did you get it? Oh, okay. First of all, pause. Pause on that. This is the Shlonik check-in. This is the Shlonik check-in. This is what you have to do when you're on quarantine and you're being monitored and you have to do a daily check-in. And that alert you just heard was them letting me know they need to see my black ass face to know that I'm where I'm supposed to be and am accounted for, present and accounted for. So it says, welcome back, Desi Lee White. Yes, Lee. Everybody's middle name was Lee back in the day. So a new check-in is available. Image selfie update. So I had to do an image selfie update. Is that too bright? Looks like just a bright screen. Yeah, I don't think this is going to get me in trouble. So what I have to do is press the button to proceed. Do a selfie check-in, which you will too if you're flying back into the country of Kuwait from the States. You have to do a selfie check-in. Capture the image. Turn the camera around on me. And do a selfie. I'm going to do it while I'm looking at y'all. I wonder if we still counting. They have to. It's still me. What the hell? That's fuzzy. It doesn't matter. I press OK. They accept it. I press proceed. That's the picture. And they thank me. You are checked in as of this time, this day. And they count down my days to where I have completed a complete 14-hour check-in and a 14-hour quarantine time frame. This will happen again in roughly another 2 hours. I got 4 days left of it, but if you are doing international travel, contracting to where you have to come into, I don't know if it's every country, I don't know what other country, but definitely in Kuwait, you have to have this app downloaded and you have to account for your whereabouts when this alert comes on. You get used to when it's supposed to happen, but at first you don't know when it's going to happen, but it does bell and sound. And if you're in the house like you're supposed to be, it's not a big deal. You're going to hear the alert. You're going to do what you just saw me do. And then they're going to register you as having another day attributed to your 14-day quarantine. So there's a little tutorial, there's jewels in everything that I do, people. You have to recognize I'm not just on here for my health. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to get you folks caught up with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me reestablish the setting that I was trying to create the moment I had. Damn it. But anyway, yeah, I had a moment today. And I titled this live to it that I basically had to set my youngest son free. I had to set his little ass free. And in the effect of, I had to let him know that I'm not a go-to for just anything anymore. And I would like to have thought that most people, seeing him come up of age at 17, 18 years old, you don't have everybody as a go-to except for your version of what you think is right or wrong, and then their opinion, or their agreement or disagreement, or their contrast to for discussion. But that's it. You know what I'm talking about? You would say when you're younger, like, how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, how to do that. How much they charge for this? How much is, how long is a foot long? You know what I'm saying? What's the number to 911? Shit like that. Random, young, you don't know, you're coming up, you're trying to learn, you're getting your feet wet in life, and you realize as you get older, it's not a puddle or a pond, it's an ocean, and it's abroad and it's bigger. But you're baby stepping your way into anyway, so you're asking questions, you're inquisitive, and early on, people want to tell you, they want to inform you, oh, baby, 911 is the number to 911. I know it sounded kind of stupid, but you didn't know, so that's okay. As you get older, that's a dumb question. Why are you asking me that? You have to be patient, but you really have to say, you don't know that? You don't know how long a 12-inch sub is? But then get a little one, get a 6-inch. When you learn, the scale of metrics and scales, then you'll get to the point where that kind of thing. As you go older, those questions have to be more and more pertinent to you having learned something to get to this age. And you have to show me that now. You have to show me that you picked up some traits. You have to show me that you picked up some of what it is to be boss, because that means, you're closer to being ready to take over. And if not, we have to address that. So it was that tonight. And when you start to get in the mindset where you take your own opinion and use it, then come back and say, how was this decision that I made? Should I have done something differently? Well, let's go over it. Pimp, sit down and let's talk to you. You made a pimp decision. You made the call. So now let's go over how that was a good or a bad one, or next time how you would do it. So I reached that breaking point with him. His time last night, my time this morning. And I like to get detailed when you're talking about making life decisions. And he's got these, he's reached the status of senior in high school, so he's going to be, the prom and pictures and la di da, and it's a big hoopla and all that kind of stuff. I never took that kind of stuff serious, but I don't judge him based on him having interest in doing that. To me, it's just money. You want to capture all these things for what? You know what I mean? Ain't none of that shit applicable at 19. 18, graduate 19. You can't take that shit to no job interview. All they want to see is the diploma, and they don't ask for that after a while. So it's really not a whole lot of that you need to really hold on to. It's just a time and a moment in life. Enjoy it, take advantage of it, but leave it where it is. Like I tell you, I don't want to hear a whole lot about high school because, that no longer plays a role in where we are in life as adults anymore. So I don't spring that on him just yet, but I'm just going along with him. Like, oh, you want to wear 3 outfits for your senior pictures? Okay, well, if you think that's going to be something, if you really want to live it up, live it up. One time. When you graduate, I tell you, you won't be able to fit them clothes, more or less find them. I'm telling you, but if you're into it, I'm not going to sway you away. I'm not going to tell you don't do it, because a lot of people still hold on to stuff like that, and it makes that much more of a memory for them. So I digress. I don't put the heavy shit on them just yet, but it's like, okay, let's get you them khakis. Whatever you want to do. That's just on you. But yeah, you have to be able to say no also. Not that I don't agree with it or it's wrong or it's bad, but just no. The answer is no. Well, I want to go and do my senior pictures in Paris. No. That's a total waste of time and money. Time you shouldn't have, and money I don't have. And if I did have it, I don't think I'd be wasting it on you going to a place like that. But just for that one, I just wouldn't see the point of it. And no. And everybody collectively needs to say no to the things that need to be said no to. Not everything, just the things that need to be said no to. And can I talk to you for a second? Women, not that I'm comparing women to children, but women, You know I love them. They are really, really, really uh, a species of the human makeup that can respect no the right way, can respect no the right way. And I'm talking about the type of women that I'm talking about. I ain't talking about all women because all this don't apply to all women, and I don't deal with all women. But women who really know that they are a specimen. They are the beauty of life. They are fine. You know, they have thighs you can't get over, and bosoms that make you drool, and a walk that'll make you stare, and uh, a look of cute or fine or sexy or intrigue or whatever. They know they look that way. They know they look that way. But how they affect men is different. And you're gonna get the respect that she would give you if you can be yourself and not lose your cool and try to be a yes man to appease to her. She'll respect your no. Your child is going to respect that no that I'm telling him now because once he grows up, he'll realize, yeah, I ain't got no money to waste on that bullshit. The type of woman that I'm talking about will realize, yeah, I was just trying to, I just wanted to see if he would give me his car and fill it full of gas and, you know, let me hold it to go with my girls, and I've only met him for 1 week. No, heck no. The answer is no. I'm just getting to know you. I don't really know you like that. I see all that is you. I'm mesmerized by everything that makes up what you look like and who you are. But the answer is no to that because that don't make sense to me. And I find it disrespectful that you would ask me that, or find it, or think that I'm so gung ho and in love with the way you look that I will forego what makes sense up here. She will respect that. I don't care what she do. She can say, well, fine, screw you, I'll see you around. But then, you know, but that call will come because she's going to know, yeah, I just want to see. I just want to see. And then there's the guy that I don't want my son to be, he sees all the beauty and the sexiness and the intrigue and the mystique of this woman. And she's like, can I hold your car? Yep. Does it have gas? No, here's some. Can I borrow some money? I don't have any. Can you go get some for me, mama? Yeah. Just stupid stuff that I would never say yes to. I don't want him to be the guy that says yes to everything because that's how you think you're going to get over or get some type of accreditation. You're going to get some esteem. You're going to get some placement with this woman if you just become a yes man to this woman. But when it comes to the man trying to appease to the woman, typically, if you don't really know it like that, all of that is simply an effort to GTD. Get the draws. If you're just trying to get the draws, the guy that tells her no has more of a chance of doing that and getting the draws than you do. Because you are now a tool. You're something she can use for a ride, for money, for a place to stay, somebody to talk to about other guys, about her friends. You think you're just keeping the gateway open. You're just keeping the door open for whenever she decides that she's horned up enough to, have a wild night, and you think you're going to be the choice. You're not going to be the choice because you're a girlfriend with balls. Basically, you're a female with balls that she talks to, asks for money from, never pays it back, uses the car and comes by and hangs out and does things, and none of it is based on any real intimacy. You make that bed for yourself. What do you call it? Putting yourself in the friend zone? Yeah, you put yourself in the friend zone by not being solid and saying what makes sense to you, which is it don't make sense for me to give of myself if I feel that it could put me in a worse situation. Giving you my car, giving you money to drive my car, giving you of my time when I don't have it or things I don't have that I'll get and give to you. No, no, I don't want to raise a guy like that. And I don't like guys like that. Guys like that mess up girls like that we need who are solid and they look good and they take care of themselves and they are sexually appealing, but they're also solid. And they realize a solid dude when she see one. And she knows she can check all that bullcrap at the door. I don't give a shit if you get your hair done every day, add an extension a week, and make me think you're growing hair at 40 years old. I ain't gonna do nothing that don't make sense to me. And those women need more guys like that. And they will create solid relationships because she'll realize, yeah, I don't try to shit with my husband because he knows better. You know, he won't go for that. There's no need even asking him that. You know, ooh, ask boss if he'll let us go. He no, I know he won't. I know he won't. I don't suggest you go ask him, but I'm not going to because he ain't gonna go for that. He ain't gonna go for that. More of you guys should be like that. And I'm raising my sons to be like that. And I hope they all have taken heed because, you know, I don't care what the fight is or how bad it gets. If I'm no on it, I'm no on it. And I'm always going to be no on it. That's the kind of boss I want to be. That's the kind of guy I want to be. That's the kind of guy I respect. You know, and having 5 sons, and that's 5 guys that I like to think, you know, they're solid when it comes to what they believe and think is right in life and in their choices. You know what I'm saying? So it was surreal to have to tell him that when he was asking about these senior events and stuff like that. Yeah, I get it. You know, you got a little job, you're making a little money, but this is something that you want to take advantage of. You want to get the whole full senior experience. I'm not going to deny you that, but I'm going to put I'm going to put a disclaimer on the bottom of this last $20 I'm going to give you and let you know this is not something that you should get used to. Thinking that you can just ask me for money. You're of age now to where you should be making your own money and paying for your own way. But this, as a senior, I'm chipping in on that. You know, I'm in it. I'm in it with you. I'm cool. Would you stop it? I'm in it. I'm cool. I'm cool. Seniors, you know, graduate and have a great time and get ready to go out there in the real walk of life. This is temporary, but enjoy it. Enjoy it. That's what I mean. That's all I'm trying to say. I wasn't getting that nothing. I ain't trying to be a hard guy. I'm not trying to break his bones. No, I'm really not. I'm really not. So, you know, and that's I guess that's what it means. That's the difference in some people saying they're this or that and not really being it. Boss is a title. Do you see me come on here and say, how to do, folks? Manager here. No, you don't. You know? What it is, what it do. Supervisor here. No, that's not gonna happen. What's up, everybody? Here's your foreman. No, those are 3 job titles that have job implications to them. And there's a job involved somewhere. I don't know what it is, but those 3 titles are attributed to a job, overseeing and working with people. Boss ain't that. The boss is not that. And there's no use for me to even really explain this to you because I am and you ain't got to be. But the point is, just to give the clarification, is that this is a lifestyle. You know, it's a lifestyle to be stand up in all that you do. And if anybody who trusts you enough to come to you for your solid opinion, that's all you get them. You can't placate, you know, what will make them feel good, what will make them feel better. It has nothing to do with it. If you can't get the truth from anybody else, it should be the person that has always been solid and straightforward with you. Okay, that's the boss. That's the boss, and it ain't the easiest thing to do all the time. You know what I mean? Nobody likes to break eggs when it comes to making an omelet. Nobody likes to wring the neck of the turkey when it comes down to Thanksgiving. I will chop the shit out of a turkey when it's time to eat. Boy, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You can eat with me, but let's kill this turkey first. That's how it goes. I don't know why. The Pilgrims started, the Indians, I don't know. But that's how it goes. So I have that responsibility. So, you know, I kill a chicken and a turkey same day. Don't forget the ham, shoot the pig. All of that. All of that. But that's my job. That's my job. You respect it too. You respect it. So, I wanted to try to put those titles in perspective so that you know if you're going around claiming to be boss, you be careful as to what people expect of you in doing so, because it's a lifestyle and it's a position. It's not a job. It's really not. And the sacrifice to doing that, the older you get, the sacrifice in doing that is that you can't just go out and just have things, that quick route, that quick money route, that, you know, looking at all the angles. Oh, I know the angles. I remember the angles. Trust me. We can run a doggone wheel and turn right now and come away with big money, doing big things, but we just going to be on the low for a while because that's going to call the attention of the J. I don't do that anymore. Some of you don't even know what the hell I just said. But it's because, yes, I do know this. I still know the drill. Remember Heat? Remember the movie Heat? You don't remember the movie Heat? Huh? The movie Heat, De Niro and Val Kilmer, all yeah. You know, they were having dinner and they lost the guy that was supposed to be the driver, and they went into a diner and come to find out somebody that went to prison happened to be the grill man. They went around him and said, "Hey man, what's going on?" He's like, "Hey, what's going on?" "Hey, I need a driver. You still remember the drill?" "Yeah, I remember the drill. You cool?" "Oh, now you know I'm cool." Out back in 5. I know the drill. I still know the drill. I still know the drills. I just don't perform them anymore because I'm in that status of Boston where I don't do it the quick way, the easy way anymore. I do it the right way. Okay. That timetable ain't gonna set right with you if you're young and impatient and still trying to come up on things. When you get to this status, it may take a little more time, but you're gonna cross your T's. You're gonna dot your I's. You're gonna take your time. You're gonna breathe. You're gonna be slow to speak. You're gonna be quicker to listen to make sure that you don't make mistakes. And you still get to the same place as the person who went around and did the shortcut, but ain't nobody looking for you. You ain't got to look over your back. You ain't got to tote the heat, and you ain't got to pack steel. You can run your business and handle your responsibilities nice and easy, respectable and clean. And you don't have to worry about nobody else coming to get yours. You know, you ain't got 6 dirty guns in your car. You got 2 legitimate ones, and you got 2 legitimate ones in your home. And if anybody got a problem with it, you show them your right to carry license, and you show them the body of the person that came to violate you. Here's one guy shot, and here's the other guy shot. Do I need to call my lawyer? Because I'm not out doing these things, but I'm definitely going to protect what it is that I have. As a boss, you have to do what you have to do, take as much time as it takes to have what you get the right way, so you can enjoy it. So you can enjoy it. I'm telling you, man, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Uh, when I say I see the angles, I've always seen the angles. I used to try to make everything a shortcut, try to make everything, a gimmick or a scheme or a scam. Once upon a time, way young, long ago, way back there, it's over with now. I'm in a different status. My prestige is way, way, way more accredited in what I do now, and my future is what I'm looking forward to. You know what? Can I talk to you for a second? Who remembers the movie Ocean's 12? Nope. 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 I didn't get the numbers wrong, asshole. It's not Ocean's 11. And there were 2 Ocean's 11, so you would have got that probably wrong in the first place. Not the old school Ocean's 11, not the newer Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12. Ocean's 12 was, God rest Bernie Mac. Ocean's 12 is after they had done the first heist. This was the second heist. This is the second heist, and they were going to do this one, and Danny, George Clooney, had straightened up. He was going to fly right. He got his old girl back, Tess. He was going to do right by Tess, and he was going to live life on the straight and narrow. They made a bunch of money from the last heist on Ocean's 11, and Terry Benedict, he got the woman from Terry Benedict, and now they were just going to chill out and live life. So when the movie starts, he's in the lifestyle of a homebody now. He's not out there ripping and running trying to do the thing. But he was at a bank, and he was talking to the people at the bank and asking them about deposit boxes and stuff like that, and this and that and blah. But he still saw the angles. It still intrigued him to see the angles. How many cameras in here? How many safety deposit boxes do y'all have? Oh, really? Oh, it must come with a very high-tech alarm system. Huh? Asking the questions, noticing the angles, but he's not looking to do anything like that anymore. He actually would want to use this bank to store and have his money in, but he wants to know how it will be protected, because now he's legitimized. He's consolidating into a life of legitimacy. Totally different. Now, if he was asking those questions on, I guess, Ocean's 11 or Ocean's 10, he'd been talking about how to rob the place, and he came in there not raising no dust or trying to be suspicious, because he probably don't try to rob the place, But he was changing that out. He was changing that lifestyle up. He saw the angles, but he no longer acted on that instinct, that criminal instinct, that felonious instinct to try to do the criminal activities. He was off of that. I like Ocean's 12. I thought it was a damn good movie. I think I may watch it. I got a lot of time with being quarantined. I can look at any damn thing I want. And I enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy it. But yeah, the angles and the shortcuts and the quick, fast way and the fast money and the dirty women and the dirty time. And, oh, sorry. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I don't have no need for none of that now. The Lord knows it's out there. It's out there, boy. It's out there strong too. It's out there strong. And when people see you, they ain't seen you in a long time, they just assume I ain't seen you in a while, but I'm sure you still that wild boy that like to, you know what I'm saying, go to, these places, the strip club, and go to dog fights and racetracks and underground after hour bars and stuff. Ain't that you? Remember we used to do that? You still do that? Got to be more careful. I know how old I am. You can't defy age, so you got to be that much older, and you still out there. I don't know. I don't know. I think to be the boss is to take the high road and leave that to those who still have to find their way. But you got to get out of their way. You can't give them advice and then here you are, here you are at the same places you tell them not to be and not to go and try to avoid these places. But here your ass is with a lime green suit talking about, well, I thought I told you not to come here. Shit, I thought I didn't think you came here. You're not setting an example. You have to lead by example. So you're not going to run across your old school slowed down version of the boss in places that are still running the angle. You left that alone, so you got to avoid that. It's like being on probation. On probation or on parole, you get on people your word that you're not going to be around the activity or people that are engaged in the activity. If you're done with it and you're going to live a straight and narrow life, well, then we're going to let you out based on you avoiding those lifestyles of the people who run and live those lifestyles. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm sending my YG, my young gentleman, out into the world of these type of things, people, activities, and just assume that they were taught the right way, so they'll do the right thing. And if not, if they live through it and live past it, then they'll learn the lesson to realize, yeah, I should have listened to boss in the first place. Yeah, well, you didn't. So put an ice pack on that eye, sit your ass down, and let's talk about it. I ain't going nowhere. I'll still be here. I never write you off, and I never leave you alone. I never leave you abandoned. But when I told you so, I told you so. So yeah, that's what that is. Another live in the books. Appreciate it. 20-some, damn near 28 minutes worth of conversation, and I hope some of it made sense to you. Take it, learn it, love it, and lend it to somebody else. Lend it to somebody else. Lend it to somebody else. Thank you for any and anybody who has seen my lives, who has commented on my lives, who has laughed at my lives, who still views my lives. And all of my live broadcasts, but some of them are just recordings that I put out, and it does my heart good to see, one view. If I see one view and it wasn't me, it's like, oh, I hope dude or ma'am, I hope they enjoyed it because I put it out there for you. I hope I put it out there with thoughts of you. So feel free to subscribe, share, comment, like or dislike, and stay tuned for the next one. Because we'll be back doing it again. So, love, peace, and hair grease. We're going to pray for you. Y'all pray for us. Put God first, the rest going to fall in place. We'll holler at you.